Life is like a mountain bike ride. Hello, my name's Chet Davis, and this is Reflections. I'm fortunate to live about 10 minutes from this beautiful state park here in Northern California. My wife and I try to get out 2, 3 times, 4 times a week if we're lucky, depending on work schedules, to get out and mountain bike here. It's part of our physical regimen to try to stay fit. And it struck me in recent weeks as I was writing how life can be like a mountain bike ride. This is what's called a single track trail. It's a little bit wider here than in some parts, but it's much narrower than like a fire road or a big paved bike path that some of us might be used to. The challenge when riding on a single track dirt trail like this is that you're likely to encounter other riders, other people, and you have to navigate that. So if I have a faster rider coming up upon me, which is usually the case instead of me overcoming another person, I have to make room for them. Now, I could just say, well, get off it. This is my trail. This is my experience, and you can't be here. But I know that this is a shared experience. This is a shared trail. Much as I believe life is a shared experience. We're all here at this same time, oftentimes in the same place, or we find ourselves in places with others. And isn't it important that we figure out a way to share this planet with other people? Now, I know that's a little bit frou-frou for some of you, but I think it is so important. So back to the mountain bike trail. So if I encounter other bikes coming the direction in front of me, I would be wise to pull aside. Sometimes we can keep riding if it's wide enough. Sometimes I'll stop. Sometimes they'll stop, say good morning, good day, thank you, have a great ride. Very courteous. And sometimes we'll encounter people walking or hiking on the trail. And in that case, we pull over, we ring our little bell and let them know we're there, say good day, and make sure that we both have the ability to enjoy that experience. Some of the more challenging experiences we run into is if we encounter a horse, and there are some trails where we encounter people riding on a horse. Now, being in Northern California and being steeped in this, it's my obligation to pull over and stop and even just check with the rider and say, hey, is it okay if we pass? And they'll either wave us on once they get their horse on the side, or else they'll say, can you wait a minute? And then they'll walk by because we don't want the horse to get spooked and shake off the rider. Just courtesy. Now, isn't that a lot like life, where we have the ability in our daily walk to make sure I can enjoy this experience? And just because I'm courteous to somebody else, because I'm kind to somebody else, because I maybe step aside and let them pass, it doesn't mean my experience is any less enjoyable. I can still have a great day. I can still have a wonderful experience and allow somebody else to have that as well. So I'm going to challenge you as I challenge myself this week to treat my walk here on this planet like a mountain bike trail, an attempt to be courteous and kind, an attempt to live this in a way that I can share this trail, that I can share this life with all the other people. We don't have to get together and sing kumbaya. We don't have to have a meal together. But since we find ourselves on the same path, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could enjoy the experience mutually? Thanks for tuning in. This is Chet Davis, and this has been Reflections. Next week on Reflections, I'd like to share a thought about holding a place for someone, about being there.